everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome, Dak. Welcome, Dak. Welcome, Dak Otis. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. I didn't touch you. What are you talking about? We've got some support conversations we're going to go through.
Fram, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean to upset you.
Nah, it's okay. I'm sorry for bursting into tears like that. I've just felt really attached to you since you woke up. No, scratch that. Since before you woke up. I used to sit and chat with you about my life.
Really?
Yeah. If something exciting happened, I'd tell you the good news with a big smile on my face. Or if something was making me sad, I'd sit next to you and have a good cry about it. You were always so easy to talk to. Every single day I sat there and waited for you to wake up.
I didn't realize
I liked you better when
I
you
knew
were
you
sleeping.
couldn't actually hear me. I was just living out my own little fantasy. But then you woke up. I was so excited to talk to you for real. I got kind of carried away.
Yeah.
Fram, I have a request. Please, go back to cheering for me like you did before.
What? But you said...
I did. But that was before I knew you kept me company for so long. As far as I'm concerned, you can be as loud and distracting as your heart desires.
Oh, Divine One. You're every bit as amazing as I always imagined. Okay. I, Fram, a president of the DDFC...
You asked that for a
continue my
reason, though. You
wholehearted
asked for him to
support.
stop for a
As
reason
your
because you
number
found
one
it
fan,
distracting.
I'll keep cheering for you with all my heart and soul.
Perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The Divine One looked right at me!
You're having a face-to-face conversation with her. Of course she's looking right at... Game? Game? We were fine. We were fine. And then we weren't fine.
Hey, Divine One! What do you think of me this time? I went out of my way to be extra super cute. So, are you ready to concede defeat and admit that you're completely charmed?
You certainly are cute. And I'm sure you put in a lot of work for it. But I told you before that cuteness doesn't affect how I treat people. Why are you fixated on this?
Because
I
it's
didn't
what
want to bring it
Hortensia
up,
has.
but okay. My mother was one of the king's mistresses. She suffered a lot of backstabbing in the court. I never saw her upset, though. She took every insult with a poised and graceful smile. That smile secured her place in court. It even won the king's wife over. That's how I know charm has a power all its own.
Are
And
Hortensia
I'm
and
gonna use mine
Ivy
the same way.
not...
I understand.
Are they stepsisters?
But can
or
I ask
half-sisters?
you something?
Not
Do
stepsisters.
you think maybe your mother had more than just her own survival in mind?
What do you mean?
Maybe she did all of that in part so you could learn to survive the court as well. She must have known she couldn't always be there for you. She'd want you to learn from her.
That's surprising.
To me, that is real charm. What we do to help the ones we love.
Mother, I never realized.
That's fair, I suppose. That's fair, I suppose. Alright, Anna and Frama.
Come one, come all! Step right up and see! I've got great deals on rare goods. It's a one-time offer. Buy now or regret it later.
How's business, Lady Anna?
Business is booming! My inventory's flying off the shelves faster than I can restock.
Well, here. Something for the hardest working merchant I know.
Are these tarts?
Yep. Beet tarts, in fact. I made them myself, so I know they're good.
Can I try one?
Sure.
Nice! Down the hatch!
Why would I give them to you if I... What?
Yum! These really are tasty!
Beet
I'm glad
tarts.
you like them. I
Sounds
learned
okay.
the recipe from my mom.
Your mom.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Lady Anna. I wasn't trying to make you feel sad.
Oh, I've got the perfect sales angle for those pies.
Huh?
We'll call them Mom Sweet Beets. They'll be a hit with kids and grown-ups alike. Oh, you gotta teach me how to make them.
Ooh, I thought I'd said the wrong thing again.
Don't worry about it. I told you before that smiles make sales, right?
I'm gonna ride this smile to a boatload of cash to search for my family.
They're dead.
Oh, good plan.
They're very dead.
I'll pitch in and teach you that recipe so you can make lots of money. Perfect.
Sell out.
Oh, thank
Selling
you.
the family
Once I
recipe.
get these tarts on the
believe
market,
you've done
we'll
that.
be swimming in cash. Cha-ching!
Anna's gonna trademark it and cut Fram out entirely. Oh fuck.
Hey, Marin! You look like you're lost in thought.
Ah, you could say that, Princess Tamara.
Well, what's on your mind?
I was thinking about why I left my village.
Ah, yeah. You didn't want to become the next village matriarch.
Yes, that's right. It was decided I had to take my mother's place. But I had always dreamed of being a knight. The whole thing was unreasonable. So I left.
You were a free spirit, even back then.
I wouldn't call myself a free spirit. Not really. But after traveling on my own for a while, roaming with nowhere to go, I met a fearless woman riding on a wolf. Now she was a free spirit.
So I killed her and took her wolf.
Who, me?
Free spirit may not even cover it. You took on an entire gang of bandits by yourself.
That's fair.
And out of nowhere, you charged in to help. I'll never forget that day.
Neither will I. I didn't realize it then, but that chance encounter would change my life.
Marin seems cool. She honestly had really good stats. I probably should have started using her, but I was kind of... The problem with a lot of the characters is after getting so many characters early and continuing to get more characters mid, characters that you get towards the end, it's like, even if they're cool, it's like, I've already been using these other characters so much, you know? Just a concern. Anyways, we are going to... If I can click the right things. Change class on over to... His strength and defense both take such a huge hit for not being a general. Great Knight's not a bad swap, though. See that being good. Sword Cavalier. Oh. Paladin's defense is so low comparatively. Everyone's defense is so low comparatively. Like, it's wild. Axe General. Yeah, I think we just want to stay where we're at. I mean, we could go to Great Knight to try to, like, give him a little more spread, but I'm honestly actually pretty happy with how he has performed on the Spear General. Alright, no one else is super close. Ram gets Celibat, or Clan gets Celica back. I think we're just immediately going to go ahead and peace out. There we go. This feels like, I mean, we're returning to the beginning. To me, this feels like it's called The Return. This feels like the beginning of the end, right?
Our ship is docked here.
Thank you for escorting us.
Mavier! All ready, like you asked. Feel free to tell me how great I am. Wait a minute. What's the Divine Dragon doing here?
Marnie?
What do you want? We don't have any more rings.
There are circumstances that require we travel together to Lethos.
Huh?
Divine Dragon. After Marnie and I lost the rings, Zephyr disciplined us. To an unjust extreme. So, on my honor, I will not betray you once at sea. I will deliver you safely to Lethos. Will you trust me?
I think everyone who's seen me play any amount of games knows that I'm not a big fan of the bad guys become good guys because they weren't that bad kind of trope, right? It's one thing in like the case of like Hortensia or Ivy, right? There are somewhat extenuating circumstances there, but Mavier and Marnie have fought against us and against the people of this world for a long time, regardless of their reasons, right? Because you might be like, well, Mavier's reasoning is just, right? Like, he's trying to look after Lady Vale. I don't know that that matters, right? Like, at least with Ivy and Hortensia, they thought they were fighting for their people, their kingdom, right? Mavier and Marnie have just killed a lot of people in theory, right? Like, technically, I don't know that we've seen them kill anyone, but in logical theory, they've done some bad in this world.
I will.
I'm not a
Take us to
fan
Lethos.
of just like
Why would you help them? They're not our friends. They're
bad
enemies.
villains just being
The
like,
Divine Dragon should meet with Lady
oh,
Vale.
they're not
We
that
have
bad.
no reason to fight as long as you don't start trouble.
You have
I know a threat
every
about not threatening people when I hear one. Mavier, what's happening?
You will hear details once we are aboard. If that is unsatisfactory, then you may remain here.
Hey! What? Fine. Okay. Temporary truce until I get back to Zephyr and the others in Lethos.
So be it. Let us go, Divine Dragon.
no,
Okay.
absolutely not. Why would I carry
You're Lord Sombron's child?
one
What?
of the enemy generals,
Yes.
two of the enemy
So
generals
that means
technically, but I feel like
You're the sibling
Mavier
Lady
might
Vale
not
has been
fight
looking
me.
for all along? And that's why we're headed to Lethos. Hang on. Does Gris know about this?
He's the one who told me.
Gris picked a fight at Elugia Castle to verify the truth, even surrendering a ring to do so.
What? Nobody told me that was the plan.
Why are Sombron and Vale going to Lethos?
It's about Gradlon, the Fell Dragon's land lost under the sea. He intends to restore it.
To restore that unholy land? My word.
What more do you know about this, Vander?
Gradlon sank beneath the waves 1,000 years ago. It was, of course, Sombron's land. Gradlon was a wicked place, one as much as Lethos is holy.
To raise and revive it, Sombron needs to destroy the Divine Dragon Shard in Lethos. That shard is what chains Gradlon beneath the waves. Lord Sombron finds it problematic.
So you're saying that Sombron's greatest desire is to restore Gradlon?
Far from it. His desire, if such a word is fitting for Lord Sombron, is to invade other worlds.
Other worlds?
The continent of Elios is only a stepping stone. He plans to extend himself everywhere.
Yeah, that
There
sounds
are
about
other
right.
worlds and he wants to rule them all. How is that even possible?
I'm well beyond what I know for certain. Lord Sombron has shared little of this with me. I can say, Lady Vale is a pawn in service of his greater ambitions.
Please tell me anything more you know. I've heard that Veil's called a defect. What does that even mean?
Well, as a start, dragon royalty should be able to summon emblems. She cannot. Lord Sombron learned this recently, soon after his revival when reunited with Lady Veil. His children all fought in the war, but she, his youngest, never saw battle. Or any emblems.
She told me we met once. All that time ago.
You were among her many siblings. They all, in time, died fighting in the war. All save for you. Then Sombron was imprisoned, and Lady Veil's mother died, leaving her alone. She could find no friends in an age when it was rumored a last Felldragon child had survived.
So, not all of them died.
Lady Veil lived in hiding, knowing that were she discovered, she would be killed.
1,000 years. Living like that. All alone that whole time?
She seems fine.
Not exactly. A few centuries ago, she came into contact with worshippers of the Felldragon. In their care, she slept in a hidden temple until Lord Sombron's release. She had been, long ago, close with those in that temple. But when she recently awoke...
They were all dead, weren't they?
So Lady Veil was relieved, even overjoyed, to find herself reunited with Lord Sombron. He detested her, and proclaimed her a defect, lacking a Felldragon's abilities and character. Sombron required her obedience, however, so he ordered Zephyr to tamper with her nature. Lady Veil may have thought she was no longer alone, but she's never been more so. Ever.
How awful.
Shut up,
What is it,
Marnie.
Marnie? Is it the waves? Are you seasick?
No! I'm trying not to cry! But I never knew Lady Veil's life was so sad. I thought I was the one with the tragic story. I should have maybe been nicer to her. Probably.
But you weren't, because you're a piece of shit. And you're working for the bad guy because you're a piece of shit.
You have never told me of
Oh,
your
no.
past, Marnie.
Damn it. They've got to humanize the bad guy so that I'm like, oh, well, she's not a piece of shit.
I mean, you know, happens all the time. I was just abandoned by my mom, that's all. I had a lot of brothers, and she decided she didn't need a girl. Which is weird, since I was way superior to those useless jerks, even back then. I mean, I was better at helping her, but she never said thank you, or good job, or anything. The first time we went for a walk, just us, so she could find somewhere to dump me. Imagine, my hand in hers, and we're strolling from place to place. She left me at a church.
I can't believe it.
It's fine. The priest was nice. As long as I helped free Lord Sombron, I got lots of thank yous. Eventually, I met Zephyr and joined the Hounds. See? Lady Veil's story is so much sadder.
No. It's not enough. Right? It's not... She clearly knows right from wrong. Right? And she has clearly been enacting wrong because she has been on the side that gives her thank yous and pet pats. You're not gonna humanize Marnie for me because, oh, she has a tragic backstory. No.
Zephyr filled out the 4 hounds with devout followers of the Felldragon.
Did that include you, Mavier?
Yes, I was there at the hidden temple where Lady Veil slept. When she awoke...
Mavier is the clan and Fram of Vale, basically.
I was there to speak with her. She, a royal dragon, asked me to be her friend.
I don't like it, but Mavier's I can understand, right? Because Mavier was attached to Vale, wouldn't leave her side, wanted to find a way to protect her, wanted to find a way for her, that's fine. Marnie, no. Marnie, has a tragic backstory, but still did wrong when she knew it was wrong.
I said it was impossible.
I say
Lady
that, I
Vale then
literally
asked
just
if
said
I
that it was
could
okay
offer
with
my service to her as a
Mavier doing
knight.
it, right? He did wrong knowing it was wrong, but it's like, it's almost like being undercover, right? It's like doing a thing for the greater good, right? Or for a perceived good, right? Versus doing a thing for your own ingratiation, right? Your own pleasure.
And you accepted.
That I could not refuse.
It's a big deal to be handpicked like that by royalty. Who would have thought? You made her knight? That's just cool. I mean that, Mavier. That's really cool.
Should you wish, I am sure Lady Vale would also accept you as her knight.
Here's the other thing, right? Is that this is almost a 180, not quite a 180, maybe like a 90, 120, something like that, of how Marnie has acted in the past. In the past, all the encounters that we've had with her, she has been childish, she has been aggravating, she has been only her desires matter, right? And now she's suddenly conversational and understanding and supportive. I hate. Okay, I say I hate this. I say I hate it. I don't like it when writers do things like this because it goes against the nature of the characters. Unless you give that character causation, right? For instance, had they instead leaned into the Zephyr punished Marnie, and now Marnie's like, go fuck yourself, Zephyr, right? Except they didn't do that, right? Like, Marnie's still trying to get back to Zephyr and Gris. So, you know, it's like they had the opportunity to give her that impetus, right? To give her that here's the moment that changes her character. But they're kind of ignoring it. And then having her do a 180.
What? No way. I don't want to work with you that much. No praise, no thank yous. I hate you.
Is that so?
Besides, I already belong somewhere. I need to get back to Zephyr.
Right?
Since you're helping the Divine Dragon, you're probably gonna get kicked out of the Hounds.
I expect as much.
Yeah, well, I like being one of the 4 Hounds. As soon as we're off this boat, we're enemies.
You do hate me, after all. So, surely you'll be happier.
Right. So, yes. I'm done talking. This is a waste of my time.
Mavier, thank you for telling
Push
us
her
all
over
of
the
that.
fucking edge of the
When you
boat,
find
then.
Vale, I hope you will do what you think is best for her, even if that means we'll cross blades again.
I shall.
I don't hate it. I don't clarity. I don't hate it. But
What
as a
happened to
writer,
Mythos?
I do not like
The
those
land
types
has
of
fallen
tropes.
to rot and ruin.
A sure sign of Gradlon's return, or that our foes are now destroying the Divine Dragon Shard.
We have to stop Sombron. Where's the shard?
It's in the castle. Queen Lumera's home.
Who would have thought we'd return here to see everything come to this?
It seems pretty logical, honestly. It's a seat of power in
I know
Elios.
you're here, Sombron. Show yourself.
Ah, the Divine Dragon has arrived.
Duffy, I'm
Or
really
should
gonna
I
enjoy
call
putting
you
you
the
in the dirt.
Divine Imposter? You've
don't
arrived
care.
earlier than expected. How did you know where to find us? My other 2 children haven't even caught up to us yet.
I assume you mean us.
Why are you with them?
You 2 brought them here? And betrayed us? Unbelievable.
Please, no! You have it wrong!
Wrong. Looks pretty clear to me.
This is my doing. I want Lady Vale to meet with the Divine Dragon. I might have even forced them to come, but it wasn't necessary. Marnie had no part in this.
Mavier.
Return to the hounds, Marnie.
But...
Do not hesitate. Go now.
Or don't.
Marnie, welcome back.
That
But Mavier, what will we do with you?
also could have, and could still be, technically, but that could have been the character growth moment, right? Like, obviously she's childish. She doesn't have the, potentially, maybe the experience or the wherewithal to realize that Zephyr is a bad person to look up to, right? Whereas we, or perhaps even Mavier or Vale, right, are good people to move. So that could have been a moment where it was like, no, I don't want to go back to Zephyr. Zephyr's mean to me. She hurt me.
I'm willing to forgive and forget if you can explain yourself. We are family, after all.
What nonsense. I know you're going to punish me, but Lady Vale will see the Divine Dragon.
You rude, self-serving.
I don't mind. I was just thinking I'd like to talk to the Divine Dragon myself.
Yeah, it's not the Vale we know and love.
Vale? What's happened to you?
It's good to see you again.
Nice helmet.
What did you
nice
do
crown.
to Lady Vale?
You already know. She
I
told you.
you about Lord Sombron's enchanted helmet. My spell has now truly taken hold.
Vale, do you know who I am?
Why, you're my dear long-lost sister. What a happy reunion.
That's fucked up.
What the... This is what you've been trying to do to her? Can the other Lady Vale return?
No, never. Not as long as that helmet remains attached and intact.
Thanks for giving us the fucking way to fix things, Zephyr.
That other side of her is dead.
It's not dead. You literally just said as long as the helmet stays intact, so clearly it's still alive.
Oh, please, you should be delighted. You don't have to talk to the defect anymore.
Zephyr, I know about Vale's past. Do you? You were alive way back then.
What?
I mean, I didn't know. When I helped you with all of these awful things, Lady Vale was all alone for so long. And she was so excited to see her family again.
Why is that the turning point for Marnie? Like, she's perfectly fine doing all the awful things because Zephyr recognizes and gives her thank yous, right? But why is Vale being alone for a long... Because she commiserates with Vale? She should commiserate with thousands of people across the world, right? Like, what the fuck? That's such a weird trigger to be like, oh, I didn't realize Vale was alone for such a long time. That's sad. That makes me sad. I don't like that I've done all these bad things that I was fully aware of doing at the time.
She never got to enjoy it.
Oh,
Now she never will.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
It's all so terrible.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
What is this, Marnie?
Zephyr,
Get her.
I loved it when you gave me praise. I loved it when you said we were family. I loved belonging somewhere. I loved the Four Hounds.
That's a lot of past tense.
But this has gone too far. I have to do what I know is right. Praise or no praise.
Marnie?
I'm going to free Lady Vale. I'm going to break that helmet to pieces!
No! Stop!
Well, that was a little unexpected. Oh shit. Oh no, she got rebuffed.
Marnie, that was simply pathetic. An attack like that couldn't put a scratch on Father's gift. I swung with all my strength, and it did nothing? I take it you were trying to free me, fool that you are. But as it turns out, you have failed in your attempt.
Now kill her. The true punishment. Kill her.
I ordered you to stop, did I not?
Are we really just gonna stand here and let this happen?
Such a bad girl.
We are. We're just gonna stand here and let this happen. I don't understand. Oh.
You are a
What?
very naughty child. If only you had done as I had said.
I do not feel sympathy. I only feel like this past hour
Marnie!
has been full of bullshit emotional manipulation and mischaracterization
Sorry. I tried to save her,
and
but
stupidity,
in the end, I guess
right? Because
I wasn't
we
strong
just stand there.
If she's ever her old self again, will you tell her something for me? Please tell her that
Still standing there.
she's done so well.
Still just standing there. We have like a host of like 30
Please.
powerful like allies just hanging out behind us. Not.
Oh, did she die in your arms? How very tragic.
What a waste. Got killed for nothing.
See, there should be a line of people behind us that are very angry right now, but clearly frozen in place. Oh. I need flames to go up around him. He goes Super Saiyan. Ah! Okay.
Marnie was just trying to restore Vale.
I feel like that would have been more emotionally impactful if Mavier had done it, right? Like during the conversation, while Zephyr was distracted, or like immediately after she spilled the beans about the helmet, right? If Mavier had struck and been rebuffed by Vale, and then when he got rebuffed, if he had been attacked by Marnie, right? Because they just had that moment, and Marnie's like, no, I'm with the hounds, and so she attacks him, and there maybe is a little back and forth or something like that, and then, right, Vale kills him, like stabs him from behind, and he is slain by the person that he cared for the most and wanted to protect the most, right? That would have been emotionally impactful. Marnie dying is again, like I said, the last hour feels like just pure emotional manipulation and mischaracterization and them trying to force oh, this is a sad, tragic moment. A bad guy was momentarily maybe not that bad of a guy and got killed. Because we were stupid and stood still doing nothing.
And all this for that.
I will never stand by you again, Zephyr.
Ooh,
Save
I like the
for the
dark
moment
contrast.
my blade pierces your heart. Divine Dragon, I beg of you, allow me to fight at your side, to avenge Marnie, and to save Lady Vale.
Yeah,
Mavir,
sure.
of course.
So you're just going to betray me? Leave me sad and lonely again? And you, sister. I thought you'd be happy to be reunited with me after so long.
You are not our Vale.
This must be about my new look. Then you're not going to like this look either.
I mean, it's not
Marth.
that big a deal.
His fellow emblems stolen away. You turned your back on him. Oh, lonely thing.
How did I... What?
Just like me. But I'm here for you, little emblem. I'm all you need. Now, had I known I had a sibling who survived the years, I would have killed you. I'd like to make sure I'm my father's one and only child.
You want
It's
to be
fucked up.
alone forever?
Yes, that's right. I have no need for this sort of family, or friendships, or bonds of loyalty. I do appreciate you bringing the rings to me, but that's where our relationship ends. Now, goodbye, sister.
Vale.
All right, here we go. I don't know, actually. I'm excited, but somewhat apprehensive. So we've got Gris. Okay, we've got a corrupted worm. Another corrupted worm. Can I help you? Another corrupted worm. Okay, we've got Zephia. With Khalidbolg? Which I know is not the correct way to pronounce that, so please don't at me. I'm not a professional when it comes to pronunciation. Ooh, a spirit dust, nice. Bunch of silvers, very scary. Thoron, ugh, that's dangerous. Another Thoron, another Thoron. Arnwinhan? Again, I'm positive that's not how you pronounce that. Legendary sword. Smashes and poison hit. Not follow up or strike first if initiating combat. Gotcha. Thoron. Hellfire. Tomahawk. Alchin. Thoron. Misericord. Ooh, nearer. Truly mighty dark magic. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and we have Mavier in here, who has his Flame Lance, which is a magical lance. He has a silver Great Lance. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Unit selection. Well, okay, we get our full 12 here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have all of our rings, our big rings equipped. Did we want to do the swap on Lucina and Ike? We might.
Lucina!
Together.
Ike!
Leave it to me.
We want to hit 5 so we can just get something like defense. Basically. Which should not be much of an issue. Okay. How the fuck are we gonna go? Actually, in a momento, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Ba-ba-ba! Alright. Hacha! We are actually probably about to end pretty shortly. But before we do so, we are going to try to position ourselves in such a way as to have a maximally good first turn. Hey, 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 hey. Boy. My goodness. Gotta remember, these are the corrupted worms are not worms. They are not dragons. It says dragon, but they are not dragons. Why am I stopping him? Because it hurts when he hits the same place over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's why I'm stopping. Love hurts? No. Love does not have to hurt. Absolutely not. Okay, so this position and this position. This, I think, will allow us to kill this guy without any real issue. I think 13. Six, 27. We won't outspeed him. So physical attack 20. Brave Lance is significantly weak. Insular? 23. Only 10. Yeah, so that's not going to be enough. Alchrist, I think, from this point, can still probably get over here and kill. Okay. And get to the front line and do some killing. Trying to think if that really works for us. These two should kill. Potentially just one will kill in the right situation. He should kill. 8. Definitely gonna double. But unless he crits, he might not kill. But he's got a high chance. Seven. He might not kill either. But again, I think decently high chance that she does. If she doesn't, Clan can finish off. If he doesn't, Zelkov can finish off. Alternatively, we have the ability to... I think this is about as good as it gets, maybe. Maybe swap here. So that does mean that Lady Anna can really only go for this guy in the center. Which is fine. Doesn't really matter. Putting Yunaka here allows her to either assist here or go for the central guy. That seems fine. Could actually use Roy right here on the central and hit boom, boom, boom. And then drop the other guys. We are going to get flanked by these horse. I think that's fine, though. I think right there is perfectly acceptable. Okay. That, I think, is going to be that. I think we're going to save, and next we play, which it's Tuesday, so next we play will be Sunday. Next we play, we're going to jump into this fight, and I'm actually really excited about it. We've got 3 big worms. We've got 3 bosses, right? Like Zephia, Gris, and Vale all in here. We also have a random corrupted with this legendary weapon. So that's kind of fun. See how that goes. I don't have any other legendary weapons just happening around and about, do we? No. It's like all other shit is just top tier stuff. So. Alright. Except for this Elfire. Why does this one guy have an Elfire back here? I guess because he's a high priest. He's really here for the fortify rather than the tome. That's fair. Okay. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time for more Fire Emblem Engage. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.